Come on. Having a little trouble with this swiping technique there. Okay. We'll work on that. You can't help but feel vulnerable on this open track system. Not that he hasn't been on a platform like this before. It just feels different when things are this kind of raw. He wonders how often people go overboard. And how often they make it back up. Actually, he's thinking about looking this up. He knows better. It's not something you should ever look up. It serves no purpose. He's doing it, though. So maybe 50 or so people die from 150 or so reported incidents each year in the city. He shouldn't have done that. He imagines slipping or being pushed over or something and being able to jump back on just before the train comes through. That's what you would want to believe would happen. He wonders what percentage of people are really conscious of it. Or, think about it consciously. For at least a second. I mean, he knows he's thinking about it too much right now, but you would at least have to be aware of the danger, right? I mean, if you're not, you have no self-preservation instinct. Just a subway, but feels like its own attraction. Feels heavy. He's realizing he's seen just a century of movie scenes and news clips and things in here. Feels like he's sitting in a famous 600-year-old church. I don't think he has a definite plan here. I just figured we could go along for the ride with him. He actually got a message this morning while he was in the shower from a guy that he apparently had plans to meet later today in Harlem. It didn't seem like he knows the guy all that well. Anyway, the guy left a message that he's not actually sure he's going to be able to make it. Or he sounded pretty doubtful anyway. Which Thomas was kind of relieved about. He just keeps things open. He wonders how satisfied this woman is with her sex life. He wonders how often someone sees the love of their life just pass by just as the subway doors are closing. And whether they knew it or not. how often it ended up mattering to their love life in the end. Like whether or not they found someone just as attractive anyway. And how easy or hard that was. He wonders if it happened to him, and he knew it. If he'd be willing to yank the emergency brake to get off.